Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a...
King Rye, Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV. Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rye, Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, you know...
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Crawford is dazed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now relax. It's the same again. Don't change.
Box him back together. Put him back on him this round. And
there's the bell to start round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook just can't find the target. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every drill.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The courage on display here is incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Hey, those punches add up. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He parries that left jab away. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I'm building a ring with...
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, fresh.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your weasel's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
Get your focus back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking?
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
Back at it in round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds when he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good one. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Let's see if they go to the body. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Do you know that bell was sweet music to his ears?
You've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
That jab's slick.
Just keep him onto this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Crawford may be ready to go down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I loved him much better than this.
And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it...
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.